Welcome back Interior Alaska. Joe Cook here in the Sports Seat with your Independence Weekend Sports. A nice week for a couple of standout former Nanack hockey players in regards to their NHL careers. Former UAF goalie and CCHA Player of the Year Chad Johnson will be staying on the East Coast, but he will be a New York Islander next year. Johnson inked a 2-year, $2.6 million deal this week. He went 17-4-3 in 27 games, saving at 92% and allowing about 2.1 goals a game for the Boston Bruins. He played behind Tuukka Rask, who won the Vezina Trophy for Best Goaltender. Johnson will support Yaroslav Halak, who signed a 4-year deal with the Islanders, and he went 29-13-7 in 52 games last year. Johnson played in 79 games for the Nooks, and his 7 shutouts are tied with assistant coach Wiley Rogers for second most all time. Johnson will be a part of Islander teams that will close out the Nassau Coliseum this season and bring the new team into the Barclays Center in 2015-2016. Now, Cody Kunik received a qualifying offer from the Tampa Bay Lightning on Thursday. He was a restricted free agent at the end of this past season after signing with Tampa Bay in March. Tampa Bay has the right to refuse any offer from other NHL clubs seeking Kunik. Last year's WCHA Player of the Year only had 10 minutes of ice time and 2 shots on goal in 1 game for the Lightning, but they like what they see. Kunik is top 15 on the all-time UAF scoring list with 133 points in 148 career games. He scored 43 points to lead the WCHA in his senior season. Now, if you wanted to have fun for a good cause while competing, then the Jingle Bell Run Walk 5K was for you. This morning at Santa Claus House in North Pole, a few hundred people, by my estimation, came out to enjoy the sun and festivities for the 5K, which helps the Arthritis Foundation. They had free hot dogs too, and if you're in North Pole, you have to see the man, Santa Claus, and there were a few of them, but nothing like the real thing, as he was mingling, taking pictures, and calling the start of the race. There was a kids 1K, they had Zumba, even a costume contest. Spider-Man was walking around out there, and a Unicorn Boy from Indiana, just a whole lot of characters out there. And love was in the air as well. Corey and Ashley Felker got married today. Corey is in the 321 Infantry Unit, and Ashley is from North Pole, and she's in the Air Force. They ran the 5K together before they tied the knot today. Nice scene there. This year's race honoree was Madison Rinko, who suffers from juvenile arthritis, but the people were out in support of her and the race. And speaking of the race, Ted Hurdle let me get in the Pace 4-wheeler, so I was able to get some nice footage on the trail. The race was all Enoch Porter, the late cross-country runner, made his move to the front after the first mile, and he cruised, widening the gap between himself and the field. He finished in 18:50. Hometown favorite Christy Schmitz, the former UAA runner, defends her Jingle Bell women's title, finishing second in a little over 19 minutes. Porter accomplished a big personal feat today.
It was pretty good. I live around here, so this is usually where I run. So, I mean, I was kind of used to the trails, and I think that helped. And it's the first race I've ever won, so I'm pretty happy about that.
I think after the first initial part, people started to fall back a little bit, and that's when I went for it, because I felt good then, but a little further I didn't feel so good. And this one's pretty cool because it supports the Arthritis Foundation, so that's one of the main reasons I wanted to come out. And it's fun because it's in North Pole, my hometown, so it's pretty fun.
It was great to see all the people out. I wasn't expecting so many people. I think it's great what they're doing, and I'll definitely be back to run again next year.
And the Alaska Gold Panthers split last night's doubleheader against the Chugiak Chinooks. In Game 1, the Panthers scored 3 runs in the top of the 4th and didn't look back in their 6-2 victory. Cody North went 2 for 3 with a double, triple, and 2 ribbies. Mike Benson got the win, allowing 3 hits and 1 earned in 6 innings of work. But the Chinooks, they bounced back in Game 2, roaring back with a 7th spot in the bottom of the 5th to win 9-8. The Gold Panthers committed 3 errors in the second game. They were up 5-2 before Chugiak's run. William Arnott led the Chinooks with 3-4, 2-run, 2-ribby performance. That was just the 6th win of the summer for Chugiak. Alaska is now 14-6 overall and 4-5 in the ABL. The series finale in the best-of-3 series is tonight in Chugiak. And here are the results from yesterday's Independence Day Reverse Co-Ed Sand Volleyball Tournament. Mike Quinn and Julie Gahully, that duo, only lost 1 match on the way to winning the championship. Gavin Meggert and Jessica Hill were the only team to beat this year's champions. Quinn and Gahully won the second match in the double elimination final after Meggert and Hill took the first game. Now the 6 teams, Ryan Holdeshell and Island Keller, that was the team. They were the last seed, but they were able to finish 3rd. Now the next sand volleyball tournament is the 5th annual Golden Days King and Queen of the Beach tournament on July 19th at Groudon Memorial Park. And that'll do it for sports tonight. Thanks for rocking with me this weekend. Katie Looper is next with your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.